Lagos Ibadan Expressway corridor still looking pretty good. Alakbere, you might have it a little bit slow if you're trying to connect Ifako due to the expansion joint at that location. But beyond that point, it gets much better inwards to the Third Milan Bridge. It's slow from Adekunle connecting Adeniji. Nothing unusual. High influx. Lots of vehicles making use of that corridor, but it's still looking good. Apapa proper this morning, we can tell you vehicular movement from mile 2 inwards Otto Wharf, as well as Beja Suya connecting MTN, linking up with Sunrise, looking pretty good at the moment. Sunrise inwards Trinity and Coconut connecting first, second gate is also looking good. We can tell you second gate inwards Liverpool up and down, linking up with Waterside, very good in and out. And then Liverpool roundabout inwards areas like the Armored Tank, as well as Niger, looking pretty good. Slightly busy, heading towards the Wharf Port Gate. And that's because, lots of trucks will be trying to access the ports. Port Gate inwards Niger and Armored Tank on the return journey, connecting Liverpool up and down, looking pretty good. Liverpool inwards second and first gate, connecting Coconut. Talking about the Coconut Bridge, looking pretty good too. And then Coconut Bridge inwards Trinity, Sunrise, MTN, linking up with Beja Suya, looking pretty good. And Beja Suya inwards Otto Wharf, connecting Maltuoke is also pretty good this morning. No record of impediment all through that corridor. So we'll be serving you more helpings as they come in from time to time. But right now, let's switch gears to celebrate to you. It's birthday profile time on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. All right, then. So happy birthday to Prince Abioye Suenu, who is the CEO of Deja Vu Lounge. I understand today's your day. You are within the VGC Aja corridor. Happy birthday to you. As you turn a new age, we wish you the very, very best. Mr. Lekon Fatodu is celebrating. Director General, Lagos State Sports Commission. A big, big birthday shout out going out to you. Members of that commission are wishing you well as you turn a new age. We are celebrating you right here too. Toyi James Kakawa is celebrating. You are an admin and human resource staff with Lagos State Government. Toyi James, big, big shout out going out to you. Sunday, Abori Shadi is a seasoned journalist with the Punch newspapers. Today's your day too. Sunday, happy birthday to you. Olan Waju Samson is celebrating. Happy birthday to you too. Bolanle Aduni is also celebrating. We wish you the very, very best of this day. Adebola Dairo is celebrating. Happy birthday to you. His Eminence, Cardinal Anthony Olubumi Okoje, is celebrating too. He's a Cardinal Priest and, of course, the Archbishop Emeritus of Lagos in the Roman Catholic Church. Big, big birthday shout out going out to him too. Rotarian Agnes is also celebrating. That's Rotarian Agnes Olatubi, a.k.a. Auntie Aggie. All right, today's your day too. Happy birthday to you. Adebimpe Shekoni is celebrating. That's Adebimpe Shekoni Adiromu. Today's your day too. We wish you the very, very best of it. Aminat Jinodu, happy birthday to you. Okay Sharif is also celebrating, a.k.a. Oak Money. I understand that's your nickname. Big, big shout out going out to you. Reverend Chris Okoti is a name you cannot ignore. An evangelist and pastor of many years standing. He is, of course, the leader of the Household of God Church International Ministries. Big, big shout out going out to you too. Frank Onwuchekwa is celebrating. You are corporate communications officer with CFAX Group. Big, big shout out going out to you too. We wish you the very best. Deborah Arebu is celebrating. Happy birthday to you, Deborah. Adebayo Akim is equally celebrating. That's Adebayo Akim. Obayoriade. Today's your day too. We wish you well. Daniel Ikwe is a great friend of mine. He's a banker and ardent listener. Happy birthday to you, Daniel. We wish you the very best of this day too. Bukola Sholekon is celebrating. Happy birthday to you too. Shegun Joseph. Today's your day too. Happy birthday to you. Ayodeji Ogumoriele is celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Mrs. Titilayo Oshobu is a great friend of ours too. Assistant Director, Office of Education Quality Assurance. Titilayo, happy birthday to you. We're coming for the cake too. Femi Anikolapo Kuti is celebrating. Clocking 63 today. You know him so well. Afrobeat maestro. He's always there all the time. Femi, happy birthday to you too. Pastor Kunle Ajayi is director of music with the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Big shout out going out to you too. Shogbe's son Miriam Oluwakemi is celebrating. Shogbe's son, happy birthday to you. Adeloye Sheung is a broadcaster with Echo FM. Happy birthday to you too. KC Ogunjoyfo is a showbiz entertainer and enthusiast. Big shout out to you too. Sharif Oderinde is of the OOU alumni. All right, family. Big shout out going out to you too. Kunle, often referred to as Soul Snatcher, is of the group Rooftop MCs. Where is he, by the way? I guess he's in the UK right now. All right, then. A big birthday shout out going out to you. Wish you the very best too. Olayinka David is a cinematographer. He's based in the UK too. Big shout out going out to you too. Of course, we mentioned Daniel Ikwe. Big shout out to you. And Bukola Ogundowo. Today's your day too. You are Public Relations Officer for the National Biotechnology Development Agency in Owode. That's the Yewa Center. Okay, then. So, who else is celebrating? Very long list in days. Benga Olabi is a staff with Lamata. Happy birthday to you. Mrs. Ifeoma Mboji is celebrating. Ifeoma, happy birthday to you. Celebrating today as well is Harriet Nwokedi. Today's your day too. We wish you the very best of this day. Mrs. Jane Nwogu is celebrating. Jane, big shout out going out to you. Uzakegbu is celebrating. Uzakegbu and Wimaso. Today's your day too. You're in media and buying units for Media Reach OMD. Okay, then. So we wish you the very best too. Akan Emmanuel is CEO of Akan Emmanuel Photography. Big shout out going out to you too. Celebrating today as well is Utura Queen Elizabeth. I understand you're a service provider. Talking about a father lady. Yeah. So there'll be lots of a father today. That's what it means then. All right, then from the traffic manager's family, we say a big shout out going out to Okeni Yusuf Idris. I understand that's Okeni Yusuf Idris Adragbemi. You are the headquarters with the Employee Relations Discipline Division at the headquarters in Oshodi. Big shout out going out to you too. Who else is celebrating? Agbetoba Yusuf is celebrating. Agbetoba Yusuf Alalde. You have the digital complaints and unit with the headquarters in Oshodi too. Celebrating today as well is Asorona. Okay. Shafiriu Aremu. Okay. Big shout out to you. Quartermaster General's office at the headquarters in Oshodi too. And Toriola Afusat is celebrating. Lasma in MOT at the State Secretariat in Alausa. Big shout out going out to you too. Shitu is also celebrating. That's Shitu Nuruddin Akonji. You have Lasma in MOT at the Secretariat in Alausa. Big shout out going out to you too. Celebrating today as well is Adedeji Adeolu Victoria. Okay, that's Victor, rather. You have Zone 16 in Egbeda. Happy birthday to you. Celebrating today as well is Obadino Aramide Oluwaseun of Zone 26 in Ojodu Beja. Big shout out going out to you. Celebrating today as well is Mogaji Joke Afusat, who's of Zone 29 in Iju Shaga. Today's your day. We wish you well. That's Oluwagbeyi Kolawole Sahid is of Zone 29 in Iju Shaga as well. And last but not least is Aino Adewale Victor of Zone 32 in K2. Okay, then, very long list indeed. So, to all of you celebrating, we wish you well, and we pray that God will continue to be with you in all fronts.
Young D, the beat boss.
Mr. Romantica, Mr. Mega Dia, so I will celebrate to you. Oluwa bless me, oh, I no get the problem. She never touch my soul, I'm a lock by a bone. Show me love, show me what. Baba, he told me to go me now. Lifted me from the floor, poverty not before. Cause now I drive the car way I like. I buy the house way I like. My family, they alright, today alright. I'm gonna celebrate, oh. Everything where we be today, we jubilate, oh. We just want to appreciate. Everybody sing along, say yeah. blessing. Because of you, I wanna they blow blessing no more. I drive the car way I like. I buy the house way I like. My family, they alright. I'm gonna celebrate, oh. Everything where we be today, we dey jubilate, oh. We just want to appreciate. Eba mi bega, eba mi bega, eba mi bega, yeah. Everybody sing along, say yeah. Oh, bega, oh, yeah. If you dey bless you, sing oh na na yeah. If you dey bless you for oh man na way. If ever gonna bless you, sing oh na na yeah. Now everybody say oh na na yeah. Oh na na yeah.
International Super DJ Turbo D Groove Young Day Mega
Blessing follow me, he go follow me. Money call on me, he go call on you. As he show for me, he go show.
Dear Lagosians, a lot is happening around us and we have to be alert always. So, before getting into a taxi, take a photo of the car, including the number plate, and send that to your friends or loved ones to let them know you are safe. Make sure the driver knows you are doing this as well. Be alert and aware. Just because it was safe last time doesn't mean it will be safe this time. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
The Nigerian Shippers Council, under the auspices of the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, in collaboration with the National Judicial Institute.
I don't know, man. These days, all you hear is save, invest, save, Wait, how do you guys find this money? Is it not someone that is settled that will have money to save and invest? And even if I manage to invest or save, the interest rates are so low. And one can lose money in all these crypto, NFT, blockchain, and so on.
Introducing Fund 724. It's a simple solution to all your money goals. With as low as 1,000 Naira or that urgent 2K in your pocket, you can start saving with Fund 724 and earn solid returns on your investment. And you can withdraw your money from your account for free. Anytime you like, just dial *724# on your mobile phone and follow the prompts.
Oh, so no need to download an app or join a long queue, huh?
Dial *724# now to get started. Fund 724 is available 24/7. Guarantee Trust Fund Managers is a subsidiary of Guarantee Trust Holding Company PLC and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
All right, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Want to fast-track your child's global university dreams without wasting years or breaking the bank? Global Link Pathway College offers the accredited NCUK International Foundation Year, a fast-track, affordable, and guaranteed path to top-ranked universities worldwide, designed for students aged 15 to 18. Complete your International Foundation Year in just 9 months instead of 2 years for A-levels. Save over 20 million naira of studying a foundation year abroad. Guaranteed entry to 60-plus top-ranked universities in the UK, US, Canada, and Australia, alongside a professional visa application support service. Why wait? Join us for an open day event for on-the-spot admission on June 28, July 19, and August 16. Get a tuition discount on early enrollment. Campus addresses Plot 25, Ayodele Fano-Eki Road, Magodo, Phase 1, Lagos. Call or WhatsApp 0706 651 5584 or 0810 393 7545. Visit our website www.gbc.ng. Global Link Pathway College. Dream, believe, achieve.
My name is Dr. Abimbola Mabogunje. I'm the Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Health District 6. I'm also the chairman of the TB Steering Committee, which is headed by the wife of the Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. Tuberculosis is real. It is with us. It can affect anybody despite their socioeconomic class. And we're here to tell you that the diagnosis, the treatment, treatment and the management of tuberculosis is free of charge in Lagos State. You can go to any of our public facilities and you'll get the necessary help that is needed.
My leg.
Young man, are you discombobulated? See my car. See my car too. Maybe you are suffering from acute...
No need to fight. Get third-party motor insurance. It works. Third-party is the compulsory minimum cover for all motorists for the safety of road users. It offers up to 3 million naira for the repair of the other person's vehicle, and it works across West Africa. It covers medical care to an injured third party and even compensates the family of a deceased third party. In case of death, it's only 15,000 naira for private car owners with varied prices for commercial vehicles. Buy yours now at www.niip.ng and verify save at askniid.org.
This message was brought to you by the insurance community.
èyí ni láti fi tó ìlú létí pé screening exercise fáwọn ọmọ bíbí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tó ń fẹ́ gbaṣẹ́ ológun lẹ̀ ìyẹn 89RRI ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kẹjọ oṣù kẹfà ọdún yìí torí náà ẹ̀yin òbí àtẹ̀yin alágbàtọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ tètè sọ fún àwọn ọmọ yín tó ti fill form torúkọ wọn sì ti jáde nínú àtòjọ orúkọ àwọn tí wọ́n gbé síta pé screening exercise ti ń lọ lọ́wọ́ báyìí o wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ tara ṣàṣàyànjú sí TA Lágbájá cantonment tá a mọ̀ sí Maryland military cantonment tẹ́lẹ̀ láago 7 àárọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ láti wá ṣe screening tiwọn náà kára lè gbọ́ kí wọ́n sọ fẹ́ràn ọ̀nà ọ́fíìsì akọ̀wé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó cabinet office Aláùsá Ìkẹjà olùkéde.
Hello everyone, this is Tony Adebola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We set for the conversation this beautiful Monday morning. But before then, quickly getting you back to the roads, letting you in on how you can navigate the major connecting points to the island are still looking favorably good this morning. The Eco Bridge end, it's a slow and steady kind of movement being experienced right now. For those of you who are navigating through that corridor, nothing unusual, save for the fact that we have lots of vehicles making use of that corridor. Okay, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway is also looking good. If you're coming in from the Yanokwaja end, connecting Goye up to Dokpemu, looking pretty good at this time. But of course, from Ilezik heading towards Ikeja Long down to down to National. Of course, you have it slow. 4 lanes merging into 2 lanes might just be responsible for that one as well. Okay, then. So, Ikorodu Road, it's a mixed kind of experience that you are having right now. The Ojota end heading towards Odoyala Road to Maryland. Slow and steady on the main carriageway. And, of course, at the rear, coming in from the Mile 12 N2, ascending and descending the bridge. Slow and steady, too, heading towards Koshofe down to K2, but nothing unusual. I missed it all this morning. Most of the areas are still looking relatively cool and calm, and no major breakdowns to report. So more in-swingers will be sent in from time to time. I'll be letting you in on those reports as they come in. Let's talk consumer rights this morning, because it's been quite a while we focused the reader on what's happening within that realms in Lagos State. So we're touching down on consumer protection in Lagos, how LASCOPA is safeguarding people's rights and changing the narrative. And joining me in the studios this morning is the Chief Consumer Rights Advocate. I call him Afolabi Sholebo, who's the General Manager of the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency, LASCOPA. Mr. Sholebo, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
Right, it's been quite a while. We had you on the platform over 4 or 5 months now. So how are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing very well and doing the job that was been assigned to the agency.
Great. And I'm sure you must have been making new inroads into some other areas. But before then, talk to my listener this morning. The mandate of LASCOPA, for those who might not know, talk to us.
Yes, thank you very much. The mandate of LASCOPA is just to ensure that consumers in Lagos State do get value for money, satisfaction, to protect them against any unscrupulous trade practices, and also to protect Lagosians from any substandard or expired products.
Right.
And this we do by ensuring that Lagosians do know their rights. That is the right to safety, the right to be informed as a consumer, the right to choose and also to be heard, and particularly the right to satisfaction of basic needs. And wherever any of such rights have been infringed upon, the right to seek redress, and the only place you can seek redress is the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency,
which is right.
LASCOPA. Right.
So, are you very sure now that Lagosians are aware of your existence as it stands today?
Yes, I can say that in as much as we are not where we want to be right now, but we can see level of because of continuous public enlightenment, consumer education, and also with all what the monitoring and enforcement units of the agency has been doing, consumers are much more aware of their rights now, to the extent that when we started some time ago, we had about 800 to 900 followers on our social media handles. But by now we are closing over 6,000 followers.
Wow.
On each of our
platforms.
On each of our platforms. Yeah. So Lagosians are becoming more aware. But what we are saying is that even as they are much aware of their rights now, we are begging them to seek redress.
And take action, right?
And take action.
So if you put 10 people in the room right now, how many do you think will know of LASCOPA?
Yes, maybe, to be fair, I would say maybe 5.
Okay, so
yes.
5. So that's like a 50%.
Yes.
All right, so gradually the awareness is coming up. Would you say that perhaps maybe those that are not very much aware, would you say that those who fall below the those who might not be literate enough, or what's the strategy really that you guys are using to engage with the consumers in Lagos?
I would say probably those who are not enlightened, because I will also say too that some people are even enlightened, or they even know their rights. Probably, this issue of let me leave it to God, and probably some of them may be because of distance, and that is part of what we're working on. We want to be in all local government in the state, and presently we are just in Badagry, Bariga, Ikorodu, Ikoyoba, Lende. But as we speak now, before the end of this year, we already have offices that will be inaugurating in Ekpe local government, Ojo local government, Egbe Dimu local government, and Isolo.
Okay, so you're expanding.
Yes, that's to bring the agency closer to people of those local government areas.
Which is good. I mean, that means a whole lot is being advanced, just for you to know that. But in terms of awareness, so you're doing all of this. You're making use of the social media, making use of the electronic media as well, for people to know of your existence and some of the things that you do. Is that correct?
Yes. And also, the Consumer Education Department has been having series of programs with the NYSC, secondary schools, primary schools, and also we're going into tertiary institutions too.
Oh, good.
To bring it closer, so that in those schools we can have a consumer rights clubs.
Great. Let's talk about some common consumer right violations that we have in Lagos right now. What are they?
Yeah, there are lots, and some of them we're trying to continue to educate Lagosians. I will make mention of some petrol stations in Lagos State where consumers have been forced to part away with their hard-earned money, despite the fact that they will have paid for
the fuel.
And some of these recalcitrant petrol stations will be asking them to put additional 50 naira, which is against their rights as consumer, is a breach of rights. And we'll continue to encourage Lagosians to, know your rights. In as much as you have rights, you also have responsibilities.
So you mean that is wrong?
Yeah, it is very wrong. It is exploitation.
Because they will say that that's a service charge.
They are not expected. That's their own idea. They are supposed to pay that, not the consumers.
Wow.
Yeah, you've paid for the fuel, and you can't ask you to be putting additional. Is exploitation, sincerely.
So your business with them is for you to buy the fuel, and you pay for it. Once you paid for it, nothing additional.
Nothing additional, because even your POS that you are using, your bank will charge you. So why should they put their own charges
on you?
On you, it's exploitation.
So what are people supposed to do when they come across that kind of a situation?
Yes, well, the first thing to do is to protest, and the second thing is to ensure that you snap that the meter,
okay,
and the outcome of the transfer you must have made or the POS you must have used. So if there's any additional money, we will sanction them, and you'll be shocked that the compensation will be asking for will not be compared to the 50 naira.
Wow,
because it's exploitation.
You mean it? So they just send that to you?
Yeah, they can send that to us and give us enough information about that particular filling station.
Any filling station at all?
Any filling station at all.
Wow. Okay, so that's a common violation, because I know virtually most people go through that. Anybody that buys fuel these days, you find most of those stations always using the POS machine, and they want to get something extra. So you're saying that is wrong right now.
Yeah.
All right, any other violation that Lagosians are used to right now?
Yes, I think this is actually between people like, I don't want to mention names. When you buy electronics, it can be air conditioner, refrigerator, television, even phones, and there the particular company is asking you to take it to their center.
Okay,
do you understand me?
Right.
It's a breach of rights, because you didn't buy at the center. Okay. It's for them that you bought from them, and as a company, it is their own problem to come and take it from you and take it to the center to repair if it is repairable, and if it is a product that is defective, it's either the product is replaced for you if it is still within the warranty
period,
or they refund your money. That is what the law says.
Okay,
and it is what obtains in other claims.
So if you buy any electronics, for instance, now let's assume you pick up an air conditioner from a particular company, you use it for a week, it's giving you some kind of defective things, you can return it.
You're talking about a week. We're talking about even those ones that have used 2-3 months, and if it is not defective, it's supposed to serve the warranty period. So if it is not defective, it's supposed to last you till within and outside the warranty period. So it's either you get a replacement or a total refund.
And do you get people coming to you for that? Because a lot of time when people just say this kind of thing, just but they'll tell you you've used it, so why are you returning it?
Not only are people coming for that, we recovered over 38 million naira.
Wow.
From different companies that sells electronics, even including phones. If it's defective, it's defective. So if it is defective, the consumer should not suffer for that. People will look for ways to bring in substandard products, and we are saying that even as much as you bring your substandard product, as long as you're selling to people and they're not satisfied or getting value for your money, it is at your own peril. You will suffer for it.
All right, that's another violation. Any other ones that we should take note of?
There are several, and
those that do online deliveries?
Yes, this online delivery, we keep telling people that in most cases, you should insist on payment on delivery.
Okay.
Sincerely, because I will not say every people doing business online are deceptive and deceitful, but majority of them, once they are telling you to pay before delivery, you will discover in most cases it's either they yank you off, they block you, and you may not be able to access them because most of them don't have physical addresses.
Wow.
Even myself, I encountered one recently that I wanted to buy a particular product, and I've been asked to drop 10%
of the money.
And I said, what's the purpose of dropping 10%? You deliver, I pay you. And all of a sudden, no further communication. It's just to tell you that not everyone on that platform are doing genuine business. If they are doing genuine business and they want to make money, they will send the product to you. And I will tell consumers that it's better for you to lose that money for delivery than losing your bulk money to scammers online.
Let's talk about some of the success rates and some of the recoveries that you've done. You just mentioned 38 million before now. How is LASCOPA contributing to consumer welfare in Lagos? Let's talk about some of the successes.
Yes, the agency is contributing a lot to consumers in the state, and If we have handled over 10,000 cases, and out of those 10,000 cases, about 9,342 of such cases have been resolved amicably in favor of consumers.
Wow, that's about 95%.
Yes, and we've also recovered over almost 500 million naira now for consumers in Lagos, and these courts across different categories of consumer right breaches. Particularly, I'll mention the issue of banking, where people make erroneous transfer and all forms of transaction, maybe ATM, POS, and everything. The agency has recovered for consumers alone over 42 million naira from different banks. We talk about airline, which is actually because in the collaboration with the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, the agency have recovered from both local and international airlines. The agency have recovered over 38 million naira and also $8,400 US in breach of the rights of consumers. You want to talk about automobile, the agency have recovered over 40 million naira from different automobile companies for selling defective products.
Wow.
And also we talk about insurance, the agency has recovered over 14 million naira for consumers in Lagos. In different categories, even now we talk about hospitality, and people make use of hotels, reservation and everything, and you find out that what you actually saw online is different from what you meet on ground.
I needed to give an example of that. I mean, I used to say that when I get to the room, it's not, it doesn't have an air conditioning.
Yeah, you have a right. You have a right to cancel if you are not satisfied with what you meet on ground. You have a right to cancel, and peradventure they refuse to cancel. Just report to Lascopa, and I can assure you, you will get your refund back. And particularly what they call Dirty December, when people came in from different parts of the world.
That's
and
right.
Some book hotel and apartment, and they were complaining. And some of them will say, oh, no, we don't do refund. We don't do refund. There's nothing like no refund policy. Yes, even if they are talking about no refund, then it has to be justified. If what I saw online is different from what I'm seeing on ground, I have a right to cancel. The law protects you in that regard. Yes, in that regard. So in situations like that, we always ensure that refund is made accordingly. And also we talk about yes, and in that regards alone, including some services being rendered by people that has properties. The agency has recovered over 99,379 naira.
This is massive.
In respect of that. Is it by this delivery you talk about FedEx and others when you order for and they're supposed to deliver and they did not deliver to you? I mean, when you talk about logistics.
So you can make complaints on these ones too?
Yeah, we expect people to lodge complaint. I can give you an example of somebody that a phone was sent to. And 2 phones were sent to through a particular logistic, and when they deliver, they only deliver the box.
Wow, they didn't deliver the phone?
They didn't deliver the phones. We now asked them to bring the box and the documents that were used in sending. We discovered that there were, apart from the 2 phones, there's other gadgets that were supposed to be inside the box. They invited the company. They came. We dealt with the documents accordingly, and we asked them to go and get the particular phones.
Wow!
And they did, and the consumer was very happy.
Wow! So all this is what is going on in Lagos. Not many people are very much aware.
That is why we're saying that Lagosians, please, if you've purchased a product recently or you have been rendered a service that you're not satisfied with, please do not suffer in silence. You have a right as consumers to lodge your complaint and seek redress. And the only place you can seek that redress is the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency,
let's talk about how it all works now. So for those who might not know, they just listened to us for the first time. They're hearing of Lascopa recovering 99 million, $8,000 and so many more. What's the process like?
It is a very simple process. We are on different platforms. which is very easier for people to. A lot of people are on Instagram, on Facebook, and on X, so you can even lodge your complaints through any of those means, or you can walk into any of our offices, particularly the head office at number 2B Soji Adekpegba Close, off Allen Avenue, Ikeja. Then also we're in local government, Badagry Local Government Secretariat, Bariga LCDA, Ikorodu Local Government, Ikoyobalende LCDA. And also, apart from walking in, you can also lodge your complaint through a petition that can be addressed to lascopa@lagostate.gov.ng, lascopa@lagostate.gov.ng, or lascopa@gmail.com. So through all those means, you can lodge your complaint. Also, you can call us on these two lines, 091 53 89 4878, 091 5389 4878, or 081 2499 3895, 081 2499 3895. We also want to encourage Lagosians to trust the system.
Right.
If you trust the system, if you know, and even when you follow us on any of our social media platforms, right, you will see numbers of testimonies of people that you'll be shocked. Yes, we've seen a situation about somebody gave a vehicle to a particular company as you fix for, I have a gear problem, oh, fix it for me, I'll fix it for you. At the end of the day, you return the car with a damaged engine.
Wow.
We insisted that the engine must be replaced. And this is not a small car, a car of a Range Rover.
Wow.
And they ended up replacing the engine with 40 million naira.
So in all of this, you've just given the process of how it was, but how long does it take for you to resolve a case?
Yeah, for people that have been to that agency, it doesn't take time because we believe that it's priority. Since Mr. Governor of Lagos State have made it very clear that the breach of consumer rights in Lagos State is a no-no. No matter who sucks is God, the consumers must be protected. So we don't waste time at all. And the most important thing here is that even the services that we render to people is free.
Oh, you don't have to pay for it?
You don't have to pay, even if matters cannot be resolved amicably through mediation and conciliation in our offices. If we have to go to court on behalf of consumers in Lagos State, it is free.
Wow. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This morning, we're touching down on how LASCOPA is changing the narrative and safeguarding people's rights, and of course, trying to, guarantee your protection as it relates to what you buy and the services that are rendered. Let's touch down on some of the services, really, for those who are listening to us right now, so that they know what they can bring to you. What are the kind of things that they can lodge before LASCOPA?
Yes, there are different categories of matters that you can bring before the agency. One is insurance. We talk about electricity, where we've recovered over 115 million naira.
Electricity?
Yes.
This
from Ikeja Disco alone.
You mean it?
And from Miko Disco, we've recovered over 29 million naira.
Let me ask you a question. So,
yes.
They tell you band C or band B is supposed to be serviced with 60,000, but I have a call here. Hello there.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Victor.
Good morning.
This is Andrew on the line.
Andrew, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew.
I have to make some complaints, and your numbers are not going, sir. I stand to be corrected because last Cooper, I have 3 of your numbers.
Oof. Andrew, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I do not know the numbers that you have, but if these are those numbers that are read out, definitely
they must be working.
They must be working. And if they are not, you can also walk into any of our offices. Particularly, I don't know the area that you live, and also you can quickly write.
He's calling from Mile 2. Is one of our regular listeners.
If you're calling from Mile 2, you can also go to our office closer to you, maybe on the island there, or probably you can just come to Ikeja and lodge your complaint. Okay. And we also we receive mails every now and then, and those mails are being copied out,
all right,
and They are being copied out and they are treated accordingly.
Okay, I was just about to give a scenario for the electricity that you mentioned. So if Ikeja promises you that they're going to give you 20 hours, or let's say 16 hours, and they end up giving you only 10 hours, can they bring that before you?
Well, on the issue of this band, if it's the situation, but people are not lodging complaint.
So you can address that as well?
Why? If you have evidence to prove that you were promised 24 hours and you didn't even get up to 20 hours, you can lodge your complaint.
Wow. So yes, you say you've recovered how much from Ikeja Lake?
From IKDC alone, we recovered over 115 million naira.
Wow.
And from EKDC, we recovered over 29 million as credit adjustment for Lagosians.
This is massive. All right, then let's see if we can expand the scope. You can join the conversation this morning, 08099120777 and 09153877127, 09153877127. If there are consumer rights issues that he has mentioned right now, or perhaps you've not been able to deal with it, you can feel free to do that. Hello there.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Victor. The network knocked me off.
Okay, Andrew, you're back.
Yes.
Okay.
So, on a lighter mode, I want to inquire, sir. Banks, when you do your ATM card, maybe I make a request for ATM card, and it takes 3 years or 4 years or so, you know, they gave me a form to fill.
Right.
And in the form, I've read all the conditions there that is binding me and the bank. Now, after filling the form, I'm not making a request that they should give me another one when that card expires. Now, when the card expires, I don't make a request. And the bank automated, they will say it's automated, automatically issue out another card to me and deduct it from my money. Is it right?
In as much as it is not right, they cannot foster that on you, but they can do go further and write a letter to them that you are no longer interested in having the card. It's as simple as that, so that your money will not be deducted and the card will not be forced on you. It's your right. You may choose not to use the ATM. You may choose to walk into the bank to cash your money, or you may choose to do transfer, as the case may be.
Okay. Andrew, are you there?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, so he says you can just write to them and tell them you do not want the card any longer. So that should solve the problem. Okay. All right. Okay, then thank you. 08099120777 09153877127. These are the numbers that you can connect with us. Hello there.
Hello, good morning, Victor.
Yeah, good morning. This is
Comrade Daniel.
Comrade Daniel. Yeah, nice to have you join us, Comrade Daniel.
Thank you very much, Victor. Good morning. I greet your guests this morning. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, do your organization, this issue of price gouging, it is common with this supermarket and so on. Some of them don't display their prices when you go there to pick some items. That's what I discovered. Until you get to the payment desk, you see maybe a different price and so on. And there are times where they don't display this price, they tend to swap the items on the machine, and they could do one item for 3 times. Unknown to people, because you pay with your ATM, they give you the total bill, you just pay. I discovered that one time when about one item was swapped 3 times, and I'm going to pay 3 times of that, and I only picked one. So it's common with this supermarket. How do we treat that scenario with the organization?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Daniel. It is against the law for any supermarkets or any stores not to display prices of goods. And this is what we keep telling Lagosians. If you walk into a store, supermarket, and the prices of goods are not displayed, or peradventure, you get to the till and you're about to pay, and you saw a product for 20,000 naira on the shelf, and they're asking you to pay 29,000 naira on the till. It is against the law. Report, lodge your complaint. You have to go further and maybe do like a snap or video of such product, and peradventure the receipt. I can assure you that you get your refund if you've paid and maybe your money was deducted, and compared to what is on the shelf, it is against the law not to display prices of goods in most supermarkets. And we've gone round most of the supermarkets, and we are still doing that today at a particular location today.
Okay.
So it is against the law when prices of goods are not displayed.
Right.
It is exploitation.
So when you go there, do you sanction them for those that do not display them?
Yes, we do. And we give them also, we sanction them, and peradventure, sometimes we tell them to do the needful within a particular period, and failure to do so, the law will take its full course.
Right. So you heard that. 08099120777. There's a message here that says, good morning. Do you think Lagosians and Nigerians in general are aware of their rights as a consumer? You didn't put your name, but thank you so much. Well, I think he touched down on that earlier on, and he said at least if we have 10 people in a room, 5 of them are very much aware. All right, this one says, good morning, happy new week. Please, sir, let's say I buy a faulty phone and the store refuses to replace it. What should I do? Ibukun Samuel is sending this one in Ibukun. Thank you so much. Maybe you want to respond to it?
Yeah, I will respond to that because phone still falls under electronics. And if we have recovered 35,159,000 for defective and substandard products, so that goes to show that the agency is trying its best to ensure that products that are being brought into Lagos State particularly are not of substandard nature, and peradventure, if they are substandard and the end users found it not satisfying the needs and the purpose for which it was bought, definitely the company or the business owner will have to do a refund or a replacement for that product.
What about food? Do you guys do anything about food as well?
Yeah, is an area that we're actually looking into, particularly in kitchens where food are being prepared. It's the rights of the consumers to ensure that what goes into their body is not poisonous, is not a product that is hazardous to their life. So, and one thing I just keep saying is that the agency cannot do it alone.
Okay.
If you do not lodge your complaint to seek redress, we will not know what is happening to you.
So do you have any collaborations in that regard?
Oh, different collaborations. We have collaboration with NAFDAC, SON, MAN, some other sister agencies that we know that we can work together and synergize so that the rights of consumers in Lagos State will be protected.
All right, I'm just looking through now. People go to a lot of markets, open markets out there. If you go to Balogun, all these markets in the island, for instance, and you buy something that is substandard, can they report that to you too?
Yes, I would just say that in as much as consumers do have rights, they also have responsibilities. And that responsibility, the most important of that responsibility is that of personal decision. You know where to buy a product. You look at the product you're buying. If you see a product and they say one is 30 naira, the other is 70 naira, you should know that something is wrong with that 30 naira hold compared to the 70. So it's your own personal decision, either to buy the one that is substandard or the one that is of good standard. Because sometimes you say penny wise, pound foolish.
Right.
It's better for you to buy a product that will serve you well.
Yeah, but substandard is substandard. So can they report that to you?
Well, if it's substandard, there's little we can do in that respect.
Why?
Do you understand me now? Because
people shouldn't be encouraged to sell it.
People should not be encouraged to be selling substandard product.
Right.
But are those people buying reporting?
Okay, so they should report to you.
They should report and not suffer in silence.
All right, then 09153877127. We're talking consumer rights this morning, and if you have any consumer rights issues, bring it before the general manager this morning. Let's see if we can get some kind of address on it, and then you'll be able to take that to the next level. All right, 09153877127 as well. There's a message here that says, good morning, sir. What about loan apps? Some go as far as posting online that a debtor has HIV, which leads to a negative perception of the person. What can such a person do? Or are they untouchable? Grace is sending this one in from Ikorodu. All right, so we have issues with loan apps as well.
Yes, thank you very much. On that issue of loan apps, in as much as it is nobody has a right to do that. We work with it is actually not within our own purview, but because we have synergy with the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, we are working hand in hand with them because we do the same thing, but has it at the state level. But the law that is guiding and protecting consumers as regards this loan shark and all manners of things that they do after maybe the relationship gone sour. So people can still come and report to us, and we can make referrals to the appropriate courts.
Okay, so they can report.
Definitely.
All right, the Lagos Traffic Radio 08099120777. This one says, good morning, Victor. Does LASCOPA handle landlord-tenant issues or just goods and services alone? You didn't put a name, but thank you so much.
Well, it's just goods and services alone. But when it comes to the issue of landlord and tenants, even if same is reported at our office, we refer them to the Citizens Mediation Bureau.
Okay.
Where their matters can be amicably resolved.
Right. So in all of this, when you make these interventions, people do not pay for it?
Like I said earlier, it's free. Right from when you lodge your complaint till your matter is being resolved. Either one way or the other, it can be through mediation or conciliation or probably through the court process.
It's a free service?
It is a free service.
And you did say that once they bring this to you, how long does it take for someone to get redress?
It depends. Let me, you lodge a complaint and you don't give us the necessary information that we require. So we'll contact you immediately to give us further information for us to contact the other party. And immediately that is done, definitely we'll bring both parties to the table. But if it has to do with selling expired products, particularly products that goes into the body, we will be forced to quickly approach the court and seal that particular supermarket or stores.
All right. So somebody is asking a question about if something happens in Ogun State, can they bring it to your table?
No, it is not within the jurisdiction of LASCOPA.
Okay.
It's Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency.
All right.
But you can still report to us, then we'll escalate to the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission.
Let's talk about the challenges that's confronting you right now. So what are some of those challenges as you go about defending people's welfare, their rights and all of that? What are the challenges confronting LASCOPA?
When it comes to the issue of challenges, I think the major challenge we have is people not reporting. LASCOPA is always ready to work.
Okay.
Well, other challenges I will be talking about, that one is in-house.
All right.
Not for public
consumption. This one says, Victor, I know someone must have mentioned loan apps. They are becoming a big menace to the society. These Chinese-owned apps even go as far as tricking you into collecting loans. Some use your information and something else. Is it that they are above the law? Something needs to be done immediately. Sheun Ibrahim is sending that one. Sheun, thank you so much. So I think that's something you need to revisit then. Because people are mentioning the issue of the loan house.
Yeah, they're mentioning the loan house, but it still boils down to that fact that in as much as you are a consumer, you have responsibilities as well.
Okay.
And if you know that you've done things right, you can lodge your complaint, and we definitely use the power of the agency to investigate. And the outcome of an investigation will determine the next step we'll take.
All right. This one says, good morning, sir. Kudos for the great works. LASCOPA is doing very, very well. I brought a bad... it says, I bought a bad AC compressor for my car from Olowu area of Ikeja, but for 3 weeks the seller refused to replace it because no refund was in the receipt issued to me. He said I was there with a friend who then told me he said I was there with a friend who told the seller about LASCOPA. We got a refund. We got a free refund the following day. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Yes,
you didn't
just
put your name.
to stress the fact that there's nothing like no refund policy.
Okay.
Irrespective of what is being written in any receipt, the procedure of no refund must be followed. But there's nothing like no refund policy.
So you made that clear?
Yeah, it's very clear. If you choose to be selling substandard product and you are saying no refund, that is, you have something you are hiding.
All right, another one here, which will be the last I will take. This one says, good morning, Victor. There's a local store in my area. The lady sells a lot of expired stuff, especially soft drinks. Said, can I report them to Lascopa? You didn't put your name too, but...
well, do not waste time if you people, because definitely you are not the only one that will be affected. So most times you don't know what causes illness, and sometimes that may lead to death. If you are not reporting, that is, you are contributing to what they are doing.
All right. So for those who want to report, what are the numbers that they can call?
Yeah, they can call us on 091 5389 4878. 091 5389 4878 or 081 2499 3895. 081 2499 3895. And also you can walk into any of our offices, and also you can lodge your complaint in any of our social media platforms, and you'll be rest assured that you get a response almost immediately.
Where's your office located?
Number 2B, Soji Adepegba Close, off Harlan Avenue, Ikeja.
All right.
Yes.
By the time we get there, people will get justice, right?
Definitely.
Okay, we have to leave it at that for now. Mr. Falabi Shulebo, nice having you in the building. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Always a pleasure being on this traffic radio.
Right. Okay, then. So you've heard from him. There are lots that you can gain if you have anything that relates to your rights. If you bought any service, or perhaps if you bought any goods and you've been involved with any kind of service and you didn't get the right treatment, hurry up and get to Lascopa. Like he says, they're there for you. So consumer protection in Lagos, how Lascopa is safeguarding people's rights and changing the narrative has been our focus. Mike James has produced the program this morning. Maximum shout out going out to Fumilayo Okonye, who's also in the building from the Corporate Affairs Department. Wurola Olagoke is in the building. And from our social media unit, I say a big thank you to Okpayemi Shodunke and Remy Aluko. Our executive producer is Tayo Akonle. My name is Victor Oteri. I'm out. Stay very much within. Bye.